Hey, at We're in the Rockies, we get asked a lot of times what we pack for our trips. And today we are at Kolob Canyon, which is just a few miles away from Zion. It's actually part of Zion National Park, and we're going to do some hiking today. So I'm preparing for today like I would for Zion. So let's talk about just being ready and having a great trip. So the first tip I want to give you is you're going to want to pack as light as you can and still have the things you need. When you go on Zion and on the shuttle system, you're kind of gone for the entire day, and so you're going to be carrying that backpack around with you everywhere you go, and you're going to want to make sure that you have the things you need, but that it's not going to be so heavy and bulky that it wears you down. As far as getting dressed and getting ready, I just wanted to show you kind of what I'm wearing today. To start off with, wear a hat. This is the desert. It's hot here, it's sunny. Now you'll be surprised actually how much shade you're in when you get inside those canyons, but when you're not inside those canyons, it's hot. And so you're gonna wanna protect yourself. The hat will keep you a little cooler. Some people wear the wide or the full brimmed hats. Baseball cap is sufficient. Maybe even wear one that's like from your local place. It's a good conversation starter. Just wearing just a plain cotton t-shirt today. But I wanted to show you my pants. I am dressed kind of like I'm going to go work out. I've actually been a fitness instructor for 10 years, and this is like the place where you can wear your workout gear. And in fact, that's what most people wear, is what they would wear to the gym, because what you are doing is difficult. You're doing on some hard hikes, and you're gonna wanna be comfortable. I'm wearing, these pants are actually Fabletics. It's kind of like a clothing subscription company, and I love their clothes because I've probably had these pants for 4 years, and I wear them at least once a week, every week, and they still look really good. And they're not like the type that get so thin that like when you bend over, people can see things they shouldn't see. So I like the thicker ones, and so that's a good thing. But really, if you hike around Zion, you're gonna kind of smile at yourself, because like spandex and sports bras are par for the course there. That's what everyone wears. But since I'm a mom and over the hill, I'm gonna opt to wear a cotton t-shirt and not a sports bra for everyone's benefit. I wanted to show you this. This is just like a runner's belt. And I like this because I can put my cell phone and keys in here. I can get my phone out really quick to take pictures, and it's nice and safe. It's not gonna fall out. Yeah, and then down here with my feet, I wanted to recommend, don't just wear normal socks. Buy some good moisture wicking socks that you would use to exercise. It's hot out here and you're hiking and you're on your feet all day. You do not want to be in socks that are gonna get sweaty and cause blisters. So spend a few extra bucks and get some moisture wicking socks, and your feet will be a lot more comfortable. Okay, next thing, notice I am not wearing hiking boots. These are trail runners, and these are my old trail runners. You know, your shoes are gonna get covered in that red sand and get kind of dirty. So don't bring a brand new pair of shoes, but bring a good pair of trail runners. They have good traction on them. They're comfortable, they'll bend, they'll keep your feet comfy all day. Okay, so hence the outfit. Now I want to show you what's in my bag. Now the first thing I wanted to say is that I've been kind of reflecting on my life and my life of backpacks. Today I just have a normal backpack. This is a hint for Matt. Next Christmas or birthday, I would love a CamelBak. When I was a younger adventurer, I had a CamelBak and I loved it. If you don't know what a CamelBak is, it's a backpack that has a water system in it, just a bladder, and it'll have a tube that comes through and you can drink out of it. Maybe I'll get a picture or I'll show you one, and I'm definitely going to put one on our website. In fact, that's something good to know. We're in the Rockies has a website too, with articles about all the places we go to, shopping lists, things like that. So check out our website, we'reintherockies.com, no apostrophe. And you prefer to read things instead of watch a video, go ahead and check those things out. Anyway, I want a CamelBak. I had one when I was younger and single, and it would do bigger, longer hikes, but I wish I had one now, because a big thing when you're going hiking, especially, well, any type of hiking, you want your hands free. You don't want to be digging in your bag and getting your water bottle out and holding things, and a CamelBak makes it so easy and comfortable for you to get a good drink. So I want one of those again. The reason why I don't have a CamelBak anymore is because I became a mother of young children, and instead of having a CamelBak, I had an Ergo, which is a baby carrier, and those were wonderful. I might do a video all about those one of these days, but that's a fantastic way to carry your kids around, and you can carry them in there from birth to 4 years old. They're so comfortable. Your kids love them. They're light. They don't have that big metal frame that could take up so much room, but they're comfortable for both the parent and for the kid. So anyway, back to the backpack. I'm back to the original backpack. I want to upgrade to a CamelBak, but today I don't have one, so I'm going to show you what I have in here. All right, so I have a really good water bottle. This one's a Klean Kanteen, although a Yeti is good too. These will keep your water cold all day. Something to know about Zion is they have water stations at every one of those stops along the shuttle. So you don't need to pack water for the entire day. You need to pack enough water for the stop you're going to. They recommend carrying about 2 liters of water for every 3 miles you're going to hike. So do the math on that, make sure you have that much water. But it is very nice that they have really great water filling stations at every single one of the stops. So you don't need to pack that much water, just enough for the hike at the stop you're going to. All right, I've got some snacks in here. I've got some almonds. You know, something that's not gonna get crushed up. I put some crackers in here and look what happened. You're just gonna want some almonds, some trail mix, I'd say without the chocolate in it. Believe it or not, in Zion, it's kind of chilly in the morning, and if you get in a canyon, it's cold. So get like a small lightweight jacket, throw that in the bottom of your backpack and you'll be good. I've got, this is the magic thing. I recommend everyone throw this in your thing, just like a little Mayo Energy. This is just a water flavor and it has electrolytes in it, but what I really like in it is the caffeine. I was dragging by the end of the day yesterday, and then I just put a little squirt in my water bottle and I was good to go. All right, let's see here. I use my cell phone for my camera, but you can take a nice camera if you want. My next tip is bring some gum or some breath mints. When you're hiking around, your mouth gets really dry, and some gum or breath mints will help prevent that problem from happening. Unlike the other national parks we've been to during COVID, Zion does not have sanitation stations everywhere they go. So I would recommend bringing a small bottle of hand sanitizer, just because you might not be able to find one. There are restrooms at each of the stops, but sometimes you just want to wash, clean up your hands and get some sanitizer. Okay, if you are prone to allergies, I recommend your allergy medicine. I don't take this on my hikes, but I take it with me on my trip because, how these beautiful rock formations were formed was through wind, and if you look around me, there is sagebrush everywhere. So if you are prone to seasonal allergies, most of the time my allergies don't bother me, but the second I come here, I have a few hours before my allergies start bothering me. So if you have the same problem, I want you to make sure to not forget your allergy meds. The next thing is, just some sunscreen. This is my moisturizer. I put that on in the morning. I have never gotten a sunburn on my face using this. And it's really light, it doesn't get oily or anything. That's, I guess, the Neutrogena Healthy Defense. And then, last but not least, is the chapstick. Once again, hot and dry, you're gonna wanna keep your lips moisturized. And then, when I get home, I do have a special tip for the ladies I will talk about. So if you're a dude, feel free to skip, not watch the rest of this bit. I have a special tip for women. But I just wanted to ask you guys to, if you're finding this information useful, if you want to know more about Zion, Yellowstone, any place in the Rockies, subscribe to our channel and check out our website, we'reintherockies.com. We'll have lots of good information coming your way. Ladies, I told you I had something special for you at the end of the video. Dudes, you've been warned. Turn this off if you don't want to hear about women problems. But the rest of you, if you want to know, stay with me. I want to talk to you about your time of the month when you're on vacation. This is a serious problem. I think for many women, you look at the hike times of the Narrows or Angel's Landing and you're looking at 4 to 5, maybe 8 hours. And I know that for many women, when that happens, it kind of counts them out of being able to go do the hike because they can't take care of their feminine needs on those hikes. And I wanted to let you know that I've discovered something, and I feel almost kind of obligated to share it with my fellow ladies because it's really made a difference for me when I travel. And it's using a menstrual cup. You know, I think a lot of times women are really intimidated to switch up the products they're using when, you know, during their time of the month. But this has been a lifesaver for me because I've hated it being on vacations and not being able to go to the beach some days or those longer hikes. You know, I don't want to be held up by having my time of the month when I'm on vacation. And so I wanted to just give a little pitch for this. This one's called the Duchess Cup. They make lots of different brands, and like this brand, actually, this is the one I use. It comes in 2 different sizes. There's a small for women that have never had a vaginal birth, and then there's a larger size for women that have, you know, just because that the size of inside of you is kind of determined on those experiences. But I love this because they don't leak. There's this one came, you know, this is about, I don't know, $17, $18 on Amazon, so it's pretty cheap. You get a 2-pack, so you have 2 of them. I like to just keep one in my purse and then one at home, and they have, they come with 2 little bags you can put them in, so it's not like they're just out there. But they're really not that difficult to use. I'm not going to do a whole video on how to use them because that's not what this channel is really about, but I will put some links to helpful videos because when I bought these, I was a little intimidated on how these work. But let me assure you, they are way more comfortable than tampons. You know, you're not having to worry about packing them around, getting them wet, bringing enough. You know, they're just inside your body and you just can reuse it. You rinse them out, or if you're not in a place where you can rinse it out, you can just wipe it out with a tissue and, you know, rinse it out and clean it out later when you have more time. But this has really been a lifesaver for me, and they're so comfortable. My friend calls them the ghost period because you don't really even feel it inside you, and it's not difficult to insert or take out. You just need to, you know, give yourself a little bit of time to get used to it. But I just wanted to share this last thing with you. Like, if you were going to Zion and you know it's going to be your time of the month and you have to change your feminine products fairly often, I would recommend getting a set of these. So once again, it's Duchess Cup. You know, I think if anything, you're only out $20 if you don't like it. But in the meantime, my guess is you will. I've found it so helpful, so helpful. But and they're environmentally friendly. You know, you're not having to buy box after box of tampons, and they last for a while. So anyway, there's my little last tip for all of you ladies. Dudes, if you watch, sorry. But anyway, happy travels. I'll see you later.